Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back, and welcome to Autumn with Tom and Steve right here on The Local Show. Thank you for hanging out with us. We really appreciate that. And you can see us on our YouTube channel as well at Zoey Advertising 3809, or just search up Zoey Advertising, and then you can like and follow the page and see all the different videos that we have.
Right.
Which is kind of nice. Yeah. It's good to bring back a guest that we've had on before, a local entrepreneur, not too far away from the central part of Syracuse, just up the road a little bit on Route 5. It's Matt Roberts, co-founder and president of Sherrill Manufacturing. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. So tell us a little bit of the history of this Sherrill Manufacturing, and how long have you been involved with it?
Certainly. We're in we're 18 and a half years in, so next March will be 19 years.
You're like a little kid. You count half years. How old are you? I'm 4.5.
Hey, we graduated from high school. We're going to college.
Okay.
So we bought the factory in 2005 in the spring, March of 2005, and over the years it's morphed into an internet company, and our brand's Liberty Tabletop. We sell on almost everything online through our website or Amazon. We have a couple other smaller websites, but we're on .com.
Yeah, really.
So is there a place someone can walk in and kick the tires, or that's not the model at all?
We have opened a showroom recently in our offices at 102 East Seneca Street, Suite 510. It's difficult to get to. We can't get Google to change the name of the road to Liberty Drive, but we're there.
We know somebody that can help with that. That would be awesome if you need it.
You need the Google help?
Yeah.
So we get people that come in, and they Briggs and Stratton that makes Ferris lawnmowers is on the same industrial complex.
Right.
Yeah. And they said, I was over by the lawnmower place. Hard to find you guys.
That's frustrating, is it?
Right. But we get a lot. We're getting a lot more foot traffic and sales out of there, and it's people want to touch and feel the product.
They do, yeah. I was going to ask you if you thought that people still want that. I know that I do. And even my son. Now, my son's 16 years old, and he's into photography and video and all that. So he was asking me, Dad, is there any place we can go where I can look for equipment because I want to touch it and I want to feel it? So even him at 16, I think people are longing for that.
That short 4.5-hour drive to New York City at B&H Photo, that's where I go, because I like to touch it and feel it.
Right.
That's me. But 99% of your sales, people are seeing you online and embracing what you have?
Yeah, the only thing that we do to help with that touchy-feely thing is we have a samples program. So you can go on our website for a nominal fee. I think it's under $10. You can buy 2 or 3 samples, and you could get a fork or a spoon or a knife, and then you can see and feel it. In about half of those orders for samples turn into real orders.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a moneymaker for you if they buy for $10. I mean, but it's saying, hey, I'm interested enough to want to touch it and feel it.
When you first got into it, did you have a retail outlet?
No, we did not.
Oh, still?
No, we didn't. We manufactured for Oneida for a few years. Of course, Oneida had the factory store there. And people, still think we're Oneida. I mean, it's because flatware is such an infrequent purchase. People will come in and say, "Oh yeah, this is Oneida." I said, "No, Oneida's not here anymore. It's just us."
A little confusing. You're in Sherrill. You're in Oneida. You sell flatware. You're in the Oneida factory. I can't understand why people would be confused at all.
It's very difficult to change that thought process. Like I said, people buy. People might have bought Oneida 25 years ago, and they want. Yeah. They say, "Can you make this design for us?" No, we can't. Yeah. We have our own design.
What are the options for American-made flatware?
From a factory standpoint, the only option is us. We do have 2, what I would call OEMs, private label. One of them is Cutco, And Cutco's in Olean, New York, and they have a huge cutlery factory.
And a great reputation.
Great products, fabulous products, and a great brand recognition. So we make their forks and spoons with their name on the back. And we have another company called Heath Ceramics out of San Francisco. But we only make a luxury brand, so we can't, you're not going to find us in any stores.
Okay. Wow. So with the store, if someone wanted to kick the tires, when can they, and they can find you, you're right in Sherrill, New York, that's where it is, right?
Right.
How would they, when is that open?
So you could go to our website at libertytabletop.com and you can get the hours. It's normally like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. But usually it's better if you call ahead, even make an appointment. But if you walk in the door and say you want, we're not going to turn anybody away.
Right. Now, you say it's an infrequent purchase, but people are always getting married. So there's constant cycle of people getting married. Is it a wedding item?
Absolutely. Bridal is very big for us.
Yeah.
Simply because of the quality. It's a one-time purchase. You could buy our products and never buy another set. So what a lot of people do is they'll buy something to replace because their kids went off to college or something, and half the stuff's gone. They lost it, so they'll buy our product and then they'll get it and it looks really good. So they'll go to a wedding. They'll make sure they buy ours, and so we get a lot of sales. People buying again and again for gifts for their family or for weddings. We've had a couple customers that literally have bought 10 or 15 sets for their extended family.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
How important is the American-made brand to people these days, or is that less a big deal?
I think it's more important post-COVID because of the supply chain issues, and people realize that why are we dependent on countries that are 12,000 miles away? If I can buy something and help the United States, we see Micron moving in, right?
Sure.
So there's a lot of reshoring, is the term, reshoring of manufacturing. So people look for USA a lot more than they used to.
How has the government helped you with the company, or haven't they?
We have a contract with the government. That's our third leg of the stool, so to speak.
Okay.
And this year we'll probably do $3 million with them. They're a really good customer, and they pay. In 10 days, they pay us.
Wait. Just to be clear, we're talking about the same government.
Yes. Now remember, we're selling forks and spoons. It's a small percentage of a cruise missile. Okay, so
right. But so they want a quality made American product.
Yes, and they have a what's called a mass contract where they. Made in USA gets an advantage, and it has to be a Trade Act compliant country. So the only Trade Act compliant countries: Mexico, Canada, United States, Korea, Japan, and then part of Europe. So we're really the only competitive product that you can buy if you're buying it for the government.
That's wonderful.
Oh, that is interesting. I saw a big. I was at the airport. I saw a big banner with your team on it. Tell us about that. It was getting some by the luggage. What's that all about?
We just tried that as it's more of a PR thing. I don't know what we're getting for business, although it shows my big belly out there. It showed me I saw that I have to lose some weight when I see my picture. But we get a lot of my friends will take a picture with that when they're going through the gate and say, look who's up there again on the wall. So
right. So if people want, if American made, I imagine folks that served our country have a higher engagement level, and families like that. Is that a fair statement or no? Yeah,
there's a lot of patriotic people that there's no question that people that served in the military now, can find Made in USA. We went to a Made in USA conference a few years ago, and our booth was right next to the Black Rifle Coffee guys.
Oh, yeah,
and they just started out.
Yeah.
Now they're in Walmart. They're everywhere. So people really are clamoring for that.
That's excellent.
So it is libertytabletop.com. So I understand the confusion with Oneida because it's in Oneida, but they can go there. If they want to see you, they get online. They can get samples sent to them. I think it's awesome.
Great local business right there. Matt Roberts, a co-founder and president of Sherrill Manufacturing. Thank you so much, and you have a great rest of the day, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Neil Carr is coming up next, Vice President of Prime Heating and Air, right here on The Local Show. Stick around on 570 WSYR.